Alright, well, the Bengals survived a good old-fashioned slug festival against the Steelers, winning 16-10 in Pittsburgh. The Bengals showed grit and mental toughness. Wouldn't you say so, Shanky? Wait a second, who's this freak?
I should be asking the same thing. As you all know, this show has a history. In the late 90s, when no one believed in the Bengals, a not completely oldish man named Daddy-O McDuck began an AM talk show called Bengals Tonight, which had an audience at the time of around 15 faithful souls. Then he brought yours truly aboard. Years later, we went online, and for the past 2 years, I have been on Andy Dalton's case, putting him down, doubting him, making him the success story he is today. Everything I have said, Andy has done. Like a neurotic stepson, his life is about proving me wrong. I said he needed to be more confident. Boom! He's like the world's most interesting man meets Magnum P.I. I said he needs to throw better on the run. Bam! His stats in the 7-0 season speak for themselves. Leadership, he's got it. After the interception he threw, I even saw him yelling at a teammate. I almost cried. What's your face?
I mean, my name's Anthony. How hard is that?
Whatever. Dalton is keeping spirits high again, just like I said he should. Do you remember how I said that better QB coaching would help? Remember that? Well, Tom House and his crew have been in the house, and we're talking amazing success.
Well, he did have a couple of bad throws in this game. You can't deny that.
Slime bucket.
It's Anthony. Come on.
Okay. Man who keeps Daddy-O's chair warm. How's that? Sure. Dalton had some bad throws early, but he got it done when it mattered most. I'm talking completing 3 out of 4 passes for 40 yards on that touchdown drive, putting the Bengals up for good with under 3 minutes left. Fans, I bet you're wondering, how did Dalton know A.J. Green would be able to spring free for the score? Well, throughout the game, Dalton was able to throw short to Green as the Steelers were scared of getting burned deep by the Pro Bowl receiver who torched them for 224 yards in Week 14 last year, and a couple big plays in this one. On the touchdown play, Green and Dalton didn't have much room to operate, with the ball being on the 9-yard line. But clearly Pittsburgh was worried about the 6'4" Green winning a jump ball in the end zone. So, with Green the only threat on the left side, Dalton stares down his target, making corner William Gay think that Dalton will lob the ball to his star receiver. This gets Gay to continue to move towards the left corner of the end zone. However, Dalton throws a quick slant to Green right before he makes his break inside. It was perfect timing because just a split second later, safety Robert Golden would have been able to make a play on the ball. Green secures the catch and stretches for the end zone.
Ooh, now that was beautiful. It was a great ending to an otherwise ugly affair. Kind of like that movie Mementos, where I'm like, what the hell is this piece of spazzatura? And then at the end, I'm like, this makes so much sense. You know, everybody in the freaking town is nicknamed John G, so I figured it out.
Right. Well, for Dalton's late heroics, based on my range of red, which is the subject right now of a $20 million lawsuit, I'm coming after you, Shank, I'm going to say that Dalton's hair was auburn. A very good game. Yes, the numbers weren't there. Yes, he had those 2 interceptions in the fourth quarter. True. But he won in a hostile environment against a team that had our number and was desperate to get back into the division race.
That's right. And I'll just add that Dalton overcame a bad game by that offensive line, including a number of out-of-control snaps by Russell Bodine. You know, I've been thinking maybe Bodine needs glasses. I mean, it worked for pitching legend Ricky Wild Thing Vaughn.
That's true, actually, and it brings me to today's Hojoscope.
Yeah, I think it's actually pronounced hojoscopy.
Hojoscope, what's your face? It has my name literally on it. In an ugly defensive contest, Ben Ruthless Boogers took risky shot after shot down the field, showing no respect for Cincinnati's defensive backs. Reggie Nelson and company made him pay with 3 interceptions. Meanwhile, Dalton recognized the nature of the game, put his ego aside, and completed short pass after pass on that touchdown drive. It is a classic case of the tortoise and the hare. The hare, in all his chubby arrogance, thinks he's got what it takes to win. He gets sloppy. Meanwhile, the steady, enduring, humble tortoise, notice the red hat, has a zen-like quality that overcomes through persistence, like water overcomes stone. If you're hyped about Dalton now, just wait. I predict that we will all be feeling the zen of Pooh. When Pooh famously asked Piglet what day it was, Piglet responded, "It's today." "My favorite day," said Pooh. "My favorite day." Thursday will be your favorite day against the Browns, oh Bengals fan, because Dalton is going to throw 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown passes. That's right. Now, toodaloo, dearest boys and girls, it's great to be back.